Hello, in this lesson we are going to make some kind of template from our page and fill it with the data which will be stored in a separate file as an array. To do this we will need to use PHP language, which works on a web server side. So we will need a web server too. Certainly we can use some free hosting to place our files here, but for the development purpose it will be better to have an instance of web server locally. Because my operating system is Windows, the Open Server panel will be used. We can download it from the official website. Let's type OS panel, go by the link and download it. Of course you can use something else like SAMP or others, depending on your operating system. After OS panel is downloaded, place it somewhere on your disk and copy the page files to the domain directory. Then start web server by running 32 or 64exe file depending on your OS version. In the OS panel menu press start. Wait for the green flag and then type personal page in the browser address bar. If all was done right, we'll see our page as it looked in a previous lesson. Now let's start to extract our data and place it in a separate file. Create the data folder and get data PHP file in it. In this file we define an array with all the data that our page needs. It is title, header and footer text, link to the photo file, description, and additional information which is presented as a nested array. First of all, rename our index.html to index.php. Next, change the page HTML code to create our page template. At the beginning of the file, include our data array and then put its elements at places where previously were the data itself. test the results. If everything is okay, we will see our page as it looked previously. And finally, let's look at the advantages of the changes that were made. For this, in Data folder, let's create getData2PHP file with another data array. This data will describe some university department. Then in our page code, simply change the file name which we are including. Refresh the page and see that the appearance is still the same, but all titles, picture and descriptions are now different. So now we can use our web page as a template to display different home pages. Next lesson we will place our data in the MySQL database.